A very good morning. I am architect Prachiti Kamulkar and I am a member of Suresh, Babu and Partners. I would really like to welcome all of you present in this room today. Our chief guest, Padma Bhushan, Dr. Architect Office Contractor, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani, dignitaries, colleagues, friends and family. Very often, the ideas, thoughts and expressions in our mind manifest themselves into words. A few words together, bound by meaning and emotion, when woven into words, tell a story. As we begin with an event that is about one such story, about dream, dialogue, journey. Let us first take a moment to honor and pray to the larger implications of the same. By lighting a lamp as a symbol of hope, beauty, and the wisdom we seek within and around us. I would like to request Architect Hafiz Contractor, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani, Architect Suresh Babu, our dignitaries, Architect and Professor Harshad Bhatia sir, Dr. Govind Paratkar, Dr. Amir Ahmed, and Dr. Sheshadri Chari.
Good afternoon everyone. Myself Architect Mujib Bhati, a member of Suresh Babu and Partners family. It's my privilege here to stand here in the midst of this exuberant ambience with all the respected chief guests and dignitaries present here today. On this momentous occasion, we would like to felicitate our chief guest and dignitary. So let's have a please big round of applause for Padma Bhushan Dr. Architect Hafiz Contractor. Suresh Babu. Felicitated by Suresh Babu sir. Yes, a big Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani. We would like to have Jayashree Suresh Babu ma'am, please. A big round of applause for Architect Professor Harshad Bhatia. Sayuja ma'am, please. A big round of applause for Dr. Govind Paratkar sir. हाँ डॉक्टर आमिद अहमद सर. शिशाद्री चारी सर.
From a humble beginning in a small village of Kannur in Kerala, architect Suresh Babu has carved out a niche for himself in the field of architecture through his passion for creativity and his relentless hard work. Understanding customers' requirements and end users' aspirations and environmental stewardship helped him to create several timeless buildings. His long association with architect Hafiz Contractor and project collaboration with some of the best international practices around the world gave him the much needed direction and confidence to start his own firm. In 2007, he started Suresh Babu and Partners in Mumbai and has designed 200 plus projects. After an illustrative professional journey of around 40 years, he firmly believes that design is the most powerful tool that can change the world. In the words of Somerset Maugham, there are 3 rules for writing a novel. Unfortunately, no one knows what they are. As architects, we are aware that every artistic adventure entails a much deeper and a fascinating process that is unique to the creator. Won't we all be extremely delighted to know about the making of the book Dream Dialogue Journey from the very person who has penned it? To know more and be amazed by the lives that he has lived in the course of this accomplishment, let us call upon architect Suresh Babu with the heartiest round of applause.
Sir, respected Niranjan sir, and all other dignitaries, and all my friends. I'm really happy and excited to be with you in this beautiful morning. And I am really grateful to the universe or to the Almighty to get such a wonderful friends and such a wonderful mentors. Now, before I explain anything about the book, I have to, in fact, I am thankful to each and every one of you, but I have to mention few names in my journey till today. I have to remember my father. He was a small-time contractor and a carpenter in a village. And he got a dream of making his son as an engineer. He dreamt that when there was no one in my village or in my family could go beyond the 7th standard. But I didn't realize his dream till I have completed my 12th standard. Then definitely in all my throughout my life, my inspiration and support was my mother, Janaki. My father's name was Kunyikannan and mother is Janaki. And my brother, he was always with me. People will call us as a Raman and Lakshman or Lava and Kusha. That kind of a relationship I had with my brother. Then I have my sisters Sajani and Sashila. Both of them had supported me in all my life throughout. Whenever I had a downfall and whenever I come up, they were with me. Then of course there are numerous friends. Most of them are from my childhood. There are friends who has studied with me from first standard. They kept a friendship till today. wherever they are. Some of them are in Seattle, some of them are in New York, some of them are in elsewhere. They keep in touch with me. They inquire about my well-being. All those things are, big inspiration for me. Then, of course, there are few teachers. I cannot call them as teacher. They are like more than teachers. Especially one of my scout master, he used to take us for a trekking and swimming even on Sundays and all. And all those things, molded me what I am today. Then I worked with, before I coming to Mumbai, I worked with a few officers. I started my career with one engineer called Appa Engineer. He have a record of walking from all the way from Burma to Kerala during pre-independence or independence time. I worked with him. I started my career with him. Then after that, I worked with Dr. N.R. Nadig in Bangalore. Then I worked with V.K. Tyagarajan and Sajatan Karambaya. Then I got a rare opportunity for working with architect Hafiz contractor, which changed my life, which changed my thinking. Because till then I was thinking, I'm great, I have that. But once I started working with him, I know what is architecture. Not only architecture, what is life, everything. And through Hafiz, I met one of the greatest builder. He also changed the way how the builders are working, who made how the real estate industry should go. And he is none other than Niranjan Hiranandani. Now, we are all, I have given, instead of a bouquet or flower, I have given live plant. Even any gift, always I give a live plants. Because we are all like these plants. We are all unique like this plant. We are all started from a root or from seed. Then we have grown. We have developed our branches, leaves, flowers, and fruits and other things. But even this plant sometimes don't get a proper sunlight, does not get a proper water, then some plants died away or it will get spoiled. Like that, each one of us have to face so many problems in life, but every problem we help each other. Now, these ups and downs or these experiences or these whatever lessons I learned from Hafiz sir, these all put together and I made a book. But when I started writing this book, I don't know, because I never had a habit of reading books. I never write anything. First I told my son, he's in New York, and I told, I am starting writing a book. I already started. He told, are you mad, Dad? Writing a book is not as simple as that. You should have at least read 100 other books, or you should have gone through so many things, then only you can write the book. Then I took that thing. Then what is his thing? He never asked what you are writing. He was asking how you can write. Then I told so many other friends also. I told, boss, I am writing a book. Then they also didn't ask, what are you writing? They asked, how are you writing? Because all my friends know I have never written a transmittal in my office. I have never written even a letter to client. How can this fellow write a book? Everybody's response was like that. Now, because of that, I wanted to tell to you how I wrote the book. Then I also amazed, how can I write the book? But instead of telling you what I wrote, that I may tell later, right now in this occasion, I am telling how I wrote this book. As I mentioned earlier, everybody have ups and downs. Everybody have a bad time in their life, good time in their life. And I think COVID-19 and the lockdown was one of the worst time for most of us. But for me, luckily, I got an opportunity having lot of time. Till then, I was just running around like a mad, or I am pretending like I am so busy man. I never had a time to do anything. But this COVID-19 really helped me to find a time, and I wanted to spend something. I don't sit idle. That is one of the reason I started writing the book. Then luckily, when I started writing, then I met with one person through Zoom only. The person's name is Josna Ramchandran. She is a author, she's a publisher. She helped me how to write it, what to write, how to structure it. She has given the lessons. I followed that thing perfectly. Then I started writing. I took a notebook. Every day I read writing. She told, if you can write 20,000 words, I will publish it for you. I thought 20,000 words. How can it be? I never wrote a 50 words in my earlier life. Then I started. Still I started. Then every day I started. I get a new idea, new memories, nostalgic memories, whatever. Then I wrote 20,000 words. I completed. It was on paper only. Then when I completed 20,000 words, then I felt, what I wrote, this is not even touching anything, what I have seen or what I have experienced earlier. 20,000 words is nothing. Then I continued writing. And one of the main inspiration was my daughter. She was luckily, she was away from me always for studies or other things. And because of COVID, she was with me. She used to give ideas. She used to inspire me. Arey, you write. Then I started writing. 20,000 gaya, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, 40,000 word ho gaya. Then Josna told, don't write more than this because, people get bored. Nobody will read your book. Then I have stopped at 40,000. And then I wrote, but then it's all in the paper of newspaper, paper and notebooks and other things. How will I get it published? If I give this to somebody, they may not be able to read my handwriting. Then Joseph told, you should have typed this in a computer. Then I told her, I don't know how to type it only. Then she told me, you have to type it, otherwise, nobody will read it. Then I have a mobile phone. Every day, one page, I started typing in my mobile phone. My wife used to get irritated, what is you are sitting on the mobile phone. Then I wrote in the mobile phone. I completed typing in the mobile phone. After completing, then I started reading. Then after reading, I found, this is rubbish, because my language, my everything was very bad. There was some idea, but my grammar and other things are very poor. Then I had a trainee architect. She was studying in Ahmedabad, SEPT, for her master's. She told, I will help you to improve your language, improve your grammar and other thing. I have given one page to her. I sent one page to her to editing. And after editing, I came back. It was totally different. Then, and I thought full page I have given to her. Then she rewrote it, put a proper grammar. It's like, from the rubble, how will I put a mortar and, build a palace or castle? It was like that. Then she completed entire book. Then after the book, then I required somebody to write a foreword. Then I contacted some of the leading architects around the world. Then most of them didn't reply only. And one of the person replied to me, I got your letter, but I never met you. I don't know who you are. Can you just tell something about you so that I can, before I commit anything, I will. That was James Lowe. Then I wrote about me. I am so-and-so, I think. I was working with Hafiz for so many years and other thing. Then I think he got impressed. Then he told, yeah. Then you send your manuscript to me. I will write a thing. Then within few days, he wrote a beautiful foreword for me. Then I thought, there is something in this. James Lowe reading my book and writing a foreword to this. There is something substance in this book. Then next thing is, I had to get a publisher. Then I asked so many things, including that Arshad Bhatia, then other people. Then they suggested a few publishers' name. Similarly, then I wrote around 5-6 people, 5-6 two of them are, ekdam famous publishers, and those people are never replied only to me. That he was indicated initially only. They may not even reply. They may not even. Then that's why I didn't disappointed. But there are 5 publishers. They wrote to me, it is your book is interesting. We are ready to publish. And we finalized publication with White Falcon from Chandigarh. They did the interior design, they did the cover design, but cover design, they did so many cover design, but I was not happy because I have certain set image being an architect. Then ultimately I have to make a sketch, and then that has to be rendered and given for cover page. That is how this cover has emerged. Then that book is in front of you to be released by great people here. Few people are very important to me. Without their support, without their advice, without their love, affection, their criticism, this would not have done. I wanted to introduce my wife, Jayasri. Then I wanted to introduce my son, but he's not here. He must be online. I don't know whether online we can project it here. We will see. Then my daughter, she was always an inspiration. She was with me to write each and every word, Then another group of people I wanted to introduce to you is my staff. My staff it's like an extended family. They are also part of my family. They have organized this function here without any help of any event management group or anything. They organized this thing, entire thing. They worked very hard, and they made.
How phenomenal is it to see years of ideas, a journey, and essentially a struggle condensed into a tale that is all set to inspire numerous minds that would be reading it. To quote Stendhal, a good book is an event in my life. It stays with you forever. I humbly request architect Hafiz Contractor to come up on the stage and unfurl the dream dialogue journey by handing over a copy of the book to Mr. Niranjan Hiranandani. I'm very sure that this book will be an event in the lives that it touches. May it enrich and enlighten the folks who read it. May it help them seek their answers and, more importantly, leave them with the power to question in their own quest of unlimited dreams, dialogues, and journeys. We are dearly blessed today to have a person amidst us who has been a very valuable part of countless compelling stories of transformation. Stories of people, spaces, buildings, and skylines. Padma Bhushan, Dr. Architect Hafiz Contractor is one legendary architect of India owing to his dedication, excellence, and efficiency. With a remarkable legacy in several architectural typologies and over 75 awards, his mere mention speaks volumes. Let us invite him with a burst of applause. Architect Hafiz Contractor.
I think it's a great occasion that one of the guys who worked with me has written a book and talking about his journey. I'm here not because of that only. I'm here because whatever time he spent with me in the office, I found him to be a very nice human being and a guy who has never given any hiccups. And I think that's a very good thing that I can say about anybody who has worked. But anyway, I feel I wish him all the very best, and I really wish that many more people could do and achieve the same thing. Thank you very much and all the very best.